Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. In the whole vast universe, the most powerful ink, named Zalma, was very thoughtful, since he felt like beings of great powers appeared while his essence was of pure evil. I will have to leave a worthy successor, but it will be better to do it now, since I can't allow all this to go on like this. Zalma would begin to channel all this power in his energy core, but to his surprise, one of the most powerful warriors, specifically the Prince of the Infernos of the Four Universes, would prostrate himself in front of Zalma. But what my eyes witness, the legendary Zalama plans to destroy everything around him. What fun! Zalma, without having time to dodge, would be thrown hundreds of meters all over the universe, vanishing all the energy he had charged. Prince of Hell Freak, what are you doing in this place? And most importantly, how did you know that I would destroy everyone? That's obvious. We know that you are the most powerful god ever seen, and unlike us, your heart is of pure kindness, so together we have decided to end you. Threads of fate. Divine support! Several strands of energy were able to neutralize Zalma completely, while Frike would approach towards Zalma. We can't allow you to destroy anything, since all of us freed on the souls of the innocent, so it'll be better to finish, you coward. The Prince of the Underworld was about to hit your big blow, but to his surprise, Zalma's eyes shone, managing to put him in a very powerful illusion. The Prince, who was one of the four hells, would be surrounded by hundreds of demons. Ha 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 ha! How naive you are! Do you think I won't be able to get out of an illusion of one of my hells? Several demons launched themselves against him, but from the same body of the prince, gold lashes were able to wipe out everything around him, even being able to torture one of the demons endlessly with the cruelty. Time to get out of this place. I have seen what is the opening point. Spiritual spear! The great spear was aimed at a specific demon, which was also the key to get out of the world. But at the moment of returning to the real world, he was able to observe how Gelshin was about to die. But Frake was not able to do anything because at that moment, to be about to help him, Zalama, with a strong kick, was able to tear off his head, and a great attack would disintegrate him completely. It's too late for all of you. I've been able to gather enough power to finish you off and leave my successor. I won't let you, fucking worm! Divine Killer, Manifestation! That won't be so easy for you. Domain Expansion, World of the Great Zalma. Everything around him is illuminated with a great golden light as his pressure. That's right, being able to expand his domain, Frake's Divine Manifestation would not work at all. It's time. With my almost unlimited power, I grant the knowledge of this warrior who will be able to rule and bring the peace that I could not bring. I sacrifice Divine. A big explosion of Zalma was able to destroy absolutely everything in its path, even every god who was caught off guard, but two of them were able to survive, but their state was pathetic. Meanwhile, all the power that Zalma had been able to collect would begin to take the form of a small warrior with a tail, but in order for him to be able to go unnoticed, he would have to change genetically. You, the being who will be my successor, will have the ability to adopt the power of the best warrior race. Thus, you will be able to unleash the full power of my potential. So hundreds of years have passed since the power of Zalma was adapting to a race originally called the Ozarus, who lived in Universe 18. But upon being destroyed by Zeno-sama, the great energy would depart to Universe 7, which was a race very similar to that of the Ozarus, so that the warrior named Kakarot would be the descendant of the powerful Zalma, so that no one would even notice. He would take the appearance of a Saiyan named Bardock. With everything I know, my father has been through, I have been able to awaken my full potential, but at this age I'm still not able to achieve it. Kakarot, despite being only a child, would start training, being the pride of his Saiyan parents until one day, the evil Emperor Frieza would learn about the legendary legend of the Super Saiyan. So without wasting any time, the great Frieza would send to call all the Saiyan warriors who gather on the planet Vegeta. But the Saiyan Bardock, having the vision of seeing the future, was able to realize how Frieza planned to destroy the planet. But by trying to send Kakarot to the planet Earth, this would refuse completely. Bardock, with no option, would make him in front of everyone of Frieza's warriors, but he would be imminently defeated.
Die, damn monkey! You're nothing compared to my authentic power.
A great attack would be able to be capable of ending Bardock's life, would be stopped without any difficulty by the little Kakarot.
Kakarot, get out of here! He's a monster, you won't be able to do anything! I appreciate your care, but you really don't know who I am, much less this garbage that's in front of me. I understand that you could transform. So do I.
Frieza, furious at being taken as simple garbage, would throw himself against that Saiyan at a great speed. But being about to hit him, the simple look of Kakarot would not let him move.
What is this? Why am I not able to move freely? I'll tell you one more time. Transform yourself, because I don't want to end you with just breathing.
Frieza, upset by that humiliation, would begin to access his last form.
You are a very annoying child, but with this power, you won't be able to do anything against me, you dirty monkey.
But the result would still be the same. Kakarot, having a much more Frieza personality, in a single attack would reduce Frieza to simple atoms of the entire universe.
You all have a great hostility, so if from today, if you don't want to die, you will change that attitude or face my anger.
The Saiyans would obey the orders of a child, but the Frieza soldiers decided to attack. However, Kakarot, from a few power outages, was able to finish off each one of Frieza's soldiers.
The power of these warriors possess is too low. I need to face dimensional gods to be able to increase my power more.
Kakarot would take Bardock to a rehabilitation capsule in which he would be able to fully recover. Meanwhile, the father of the Frieza, King Cold, would realize that his son had died on the planet of the Saiyans.
Damn Frieza, I always told you not to trust those damn monkeys. Now I will finish those dirty monkeys myself.
Frieza's father would begin to head towards the planet of the Saiyans. However, in a very distant place, the god Beerus would wake up from a long sleep.
Whis, how long did I sleep? I'm still too sleepy.
Mr. Beerus, you slept about 5 years.
Understand, because I'm sleepy, I only slept for 5 years. But tell me, Whis, is there any news you want to inform me?
Mr. Beerus, Frieza has died when he was about to fulfill his command to destroy all the Saiyans.
Is Frieza dead? I can't believe it, but tell me, who has the necessary power to beat Frieza?
He is a Saiyan boy who is not more than 10 years old, Mr. Beerus, but there is something about him which intrigues me a lot. I feel that he hides a gigantic power.
Let's go immediately to the planet Vegeta. We need to talk to that Saiyan.
Both deities would quickly leave for the planet of the Saiyans, in which all the warriors began to train since a small child had surpassed them by dozens of times. Meanwhile, in a place very far away from all the multiverses, Frake, the Prince of the Infernos, kept recovering his energy because he had left in a terrible condition. Damn, that damn Zalma was able to attack me with all that power. I can't believe it, that despite millions of years have passed, I'm still not able to heal those damn wounds. Frake would try to communicate telepathically with all the other gods, but it was impossible for him. Only one more god had the endurance to withstand that explosion.
Frake, I'm still alive, but I'm in the same condition as you. I'm not able to move at will. I'm still recovering despite millions of years have passed more.
No matter how long it takes, we must heal all these wounds and end the hope that Zalmas left in the multiverse. So both gods began to hibernate to be able to recover much more efficiently. Meanwhile, on the planet of Vegeta, King Cold has arrived, but was surprised to realize the presence of the god of destruction.
Great Beerus, what is it that you do in this place?
But if you're Frieza's father, maybe we're in this place for the same reason. I want to know who was the warrior who ended Frieza's life.
But a child would start walking in front of them.
but with each step, everything around him was distorted. Even the pressure he released, he was able to bend King Cold, while Beerus had a little difficulty staying on his feet. What the hell's going on? How is a simple child able to release all this incredible pressure? Mr. Beerus, I'm not able to observe through this child. It is as if a very superior force prevents me.
Angel, don't make an effort to try to analyze me, because it'll be impossible for you. But tell me, what do you want on my planet?
I want revenge, since you killed my son. So it doesn't matter if he dies, I'll finish you.
How pathetic you are. If you want to keep your son company so much, I'll send you to the other world with him.
Kakarot mercilessly would dismember King Cold to the point of only leaving a few pieces of flesh in one attack, would reduce him to mere atoms.
And now, what do you want? As far as I can tell, you're the deities of this universe.
Apparently you have a lot of knowledge about the deities of the universes, but tell us, who are you?
That is something I'm obliged to answer. If that was just your question, get out of here.
Beerus, annoyed, he would release his power to 50%, with which, being inches away from hitting Kakarot, Beerus' fist did not advance any further.
To be able to hit me, you have to be able to be at a level similar to mine and cross the energy barrier, something that's impossible for you.
Don't underestimate me, as I could send you to the other world. Beerus released 100% of all his power, with which he'd begin to exchange multiple blows with that little Saiyan. Kakarot, now realizing that his barrier would not be able to withstand the blows of Beerus, he would face him. While Kakarot dodged the blows of the god, he would say to himself,
I have to raise my power. I can't believe that the power of a simple god of destruction is able to breach my energy barrier.
Mr. Beerus, step back now. Beerus would listen to his master, and at the moment he would realize how in front of him a great sword of energy had failed to hit him.
Apparently you've been able to perceive my attention. You have good reflexes, Angel, but why don't you stand up to me?
We angels are forbidden to confront a warrior from any universe, since only our god of destruction should be in charge of this.
This pathetic god doesn't have enough power to stand up to me, so I'm waiting for you.
Beerus, annoyed, he would try to do something against Kakarot, but it was impossible for him. Kakarot would immediately notice how a warrior was trying to locate the power of Zalma, since in the cortex of the 12 universes, the divine eye could be perceived.
That won't do them any good, universal divine protection.
A great barrier in all the 12 universes would allow the divine eye to be able to locate the successor of Zalma.
So, Angel, would you like to fight me?
Whis would observe how his god had been left on the verge of death before a simple child. I have no other choice. I'm not going to let you make fun of Mr. Beerus in this way. The angel Whis would get into a battle pose, getting ready to have a battle against Zalma's successor.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.